Yo, what's up, YouTube? Tim here, aka XGP Rockarchy, bringing you guys another 7 Days to Die tutorial. This one, we're going to show you how to make separate game files so you can have different 7 Days to Dies ready to go with different mods already installed in each of them. So if you guys haven't seen my tutorials, check those out on how to do the War3zuk Farm Life, War3zuk AIO, and the War of the Walkers. And then you'll know how to do that for each of these that we're getting ready to show you. So let's head on over to Steam, and I'll show you guys the very first step. All right, so we've got Steam open here on the 7 Days to Die page. The thing that you're going to want to do first is right-click 7 Days to Die, go to Manage, go to Browse Local Files, and then here you're going to see all the files for your 7 Days to Die, and then you're going to hit Up, and you're going to take this folder, you're going to right-click, copy, and then you can just minimize Steam, minimize that. You can see I guys already have one copy ready to go on my desktop, but you can right click and paste. And this is going to put me a third copy of 7 Days to Die on my PC. So when you're doing this, these files are pretty big because you're making duplicates. Make sure that you have enough room on your hard drive prior to making a second or third copy of 7 Days to Die. When and if you go to make your third copy of 7 Days to Die, you will get this prompt window, and you can either replace the files in this destination, because I've already got one in 7 Days to Die. You don't want to do that if you're making a third copy. You want to skip these files, so in that way it'll make a third folder. So we'll go ahead and click skip these files, and then it will continue to actually install a third copy or fourth copy, or however many copies you want of 7 Days to Die. So now, to keep everything organized, these two folders are the actual folders holding the mods, and then this folder I've already relabeled 7 Days War3zuk Farm Life Plus AO. So I'm going to open up this folder, and I'm going to right click, go to new folder, MODS, make sure mods is how you spelt it, MODS, and make sure the M is capitalized. Go ahead and click off of it, your mods folder now, and then we're going to just scroll this over out of the way so we can get to our folders here. Let me just kind of slide these up. And we're going to take the War3zuk folder that I have placed all the mods into. I'm going to highlight those, and I'm going to drag those over into my copy of the game. And then I'm going to close that folder. I'm going to close that folder. And then when we launch this game, we're going to go into the folder and launch it right here from this icon. So just double click 7 Days to Die, and it'll start loading up. So now we have a 7 Days to Die, War3zuk AIO, and Farm Life mod. It doesn't show Farm Life on here, but we can go to New Game. We can create a whole world if we want. The reason that I am doing this specifically is because I have multiple servers that run multiple mods that are all online servers. So instead of changing the mods every time I want to go play a different server, I can just load whatever game it's going to be, and then I can just already have those mods installed into that copy of the game. So if I go to join a game, connect to IP, all of this is going to carry over. So if you already go to a certain server, you'll be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and connect. And then, do you want to allow public? Yes. And it'll probably ask you that for each copy that you've made. All right, now all the prefabs and everything are installed and loaded up. We're going to go ahead and click spawn. It's going to say creating player, building environment, starting game. And here we are. We're on the multiplayer server with the War3zuk mods. And it looks like everything's here. We're not missing anything. It looks like we're good to go. So now let's back out of this game and jump over to War of the Walkers. Okay, so we're going to focus on this folder here and War of the Walkers folder. And this one is going to be a little different because we don't have the online server ready yet. So we're going to show you guys a private game that you can host on your client side. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rename this. I'm going to leave it 7 Days to Die, but we're going to put War of the Walkers. And then we're going to take War of the Walkers. We're going to open that. And then we're going to open up the 7 Days to Die folder. We're going to right click, new, folder, same thing. Mods, MODS, make sure it's capitalized or it won't read the folder. We're going to open up the mods folder, go back to our huge mod for War of the Walkers, grab all of that, drag it over, drop it in, and then we can close down the folder that we were saving the mod in. We can close down the 7 days to die, kind of let it reset. Then we're going to go in here, we're going to open, and we're going to click this 7 days to die. And then we'll be playing with the War of the Walkers mods instead of the War3zuk mods. So if you guys run into a black screen like this, just go ahead and click it. It'll refresh the game and it'll start loading again. Okay, so if you go to click off screen for any reason, so I've got to switch back and forth between OBS and 7 days to die. If you have anything like that, if you're live streaming or something and this game doesn't want to stay up, just go to your options, go to video, display, says full screen. If it's on exclusive, just turn it to on so it's full screen and you can click on and off between the two monitors. And then just click apply, go back, and then we're going to go ahead and back out of that. And now we have everything good to go. So normally for a server, you would join game, do the IP, all that stuff. But for this, we're going to click new game, and then we're going to put in War of the Walkers. So the reason you want to name each of your modded games that you do on your client side and not on an online server is because this is going to save all collaboratively in the same save file folder. So you're going to see each of your game names on all the copies that you've made. We're going to just do a pre-gen 4K, click start, and then we'll just let it load up. All right, we got all the prefabs and everything loaded up for War of the Walkers, a 7 days to die mod. Go ahead and click spawn, building environment. This might take a little more time because the environments and the buildings, the POIs are all modified. Actually, that went a lot quicker than I thought. So now you're going to see that we have a custom bar at the bottom. So that's the SMX mod that's built into this. We've got different POIs. This is on a pre-gen 4K map. You can also do new random worlds and do advanced settings and all of that. So what's neat about this mod, which I've shown in my other videos, is that you can open this, start up with a bicycle, bandages, water, can of pasta, bedroll, and wood planks. It's kind of nice. You get a bicycle right in the beginning of the game to start your new adventure. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and now you know how to make multiple copies of your 7 days to die folders so that you can have different games with different mods, and you don't have to run and take mods out and put mods in and make it all complicated. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more 7 days to die videos coming up in the future, because my play group, the more ideas they give me, the more videos I make, and the more content you guys get to see. I'm going to get off here. I'll see you guys later, and y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.